doctor just means I'm educated beyond my intelligence. That's what I always joke about. I not initially, I am, first of all, a homeschool dad of 9 kids. My oldest is 35. 2 of my daughters live in Arizona. That's how I kind of ended up here. And I have 6 grandkids in Arizona and 16 total. So busy home life, and we started homeschooling when my oldest is 35, so quite a few years ago. So I'm familiar with almost every possible curriculum out there math-wise. And I was previously certified to teach K4 through 12 in Washington State. So I've got that training in my background, and I've taught at the university level for 19 years. And just prior to COVID, I had left and went into finance for a little bit. I'm semi-retired, and I just love teaching math. I do not make it boring, I promise you that. I like to interact a lot with kids. And mathandyou.com, it's mathandyou where it's the letter U.com is my website that I've set up. I'm the only person doing it, providing I can do courses, I can do independent studies. I've worked with it was called HomeLink here in Washington. I was a director of, it's kind of like a co-op, but the parents don't teach. We hire teachers, and I was director of that for a year when I was transitioning back into teaching. So I just love to teach math. I love to work with kids. I've worked with everybody from, my wheelhouse is probably pre-algebra up, and up could be even university level. I've given talks in 3rd grade classes on fractals, if anybody's familiar with that. Area of mathematics is just fun. And I've given talks at research meetings for research. So the whole gambit. Lately I've gotten in touch with servicing some gifted community kids. So I do a lot of young kids that are very advanced in math, but I also work a lot with kids that are just really struggling. My kids were some of them. Not everybody in my family was good at math. So I'm very comfortable with working with a lot of different ages, a lot of different abilities, whether it's a matter of needing to get caught up, wanting to stay caught up, or wanting to move ahead faster than is provided. So let's see, age levels, that kind of handles it. Anything from pre-algebra up. It's all online. That's the one good thing I think came from COVID, is that people learned how to do a lot of online stuff very quickly. So I have students that I tutor in Canada, I have someone in France, and I have everybody else is in the U.S. So I don't know how the French person got in there, but anyways, what makes my program unique, I think, is my background. I've taught high school, I've taught community college, I've taught university, I've directed a homeschool program, I've worked as an actuary, I was a chief compliance officer for an investment firm. That was most recently. And so I've got a variety of backgrounds that I think I'm able to draw from and use to help people move ahead in wherever they're at in their mathematics. Working with families, I think the thing that people most appreciate is my enthusiasm. I'm non-intimidating. A lot of people say, you don't seem like a math person. I think it's because I look them in the eyes instead of at their feet when I talk to them. So I try to be very personable and make math fun and non-threatening. It's a great place. I always encourage mistakes because that's where learning happens. And I think I've already touched on who can benefit from my services. Pretty much anybody that's in that arena of wanting to move ahead, wanting to stay caught up, or really struggling. And how can students reach me and families reach me? My email is drfassett@mathandyou.com, and that's just DR for doctor. And I think that information is on the Arizona Learning Network as well. So feel free to call me. And I do provide just a complimentary consultation. So if somebody just wants to connect and say, hey, I want to know more, will it work? I'm happy to just meet with you for 15, 30 minutes on my dime. So